What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Faithful Studio. I am Tyson with Faithfully Bearded, and today in this video, I want to go back and review a company that I've reviewed before, give them an updated FRS score, put them up on the website for everybody. I've been getting a lot of people talking that they want an updated score for Honyocker. That's right. We're going to talk about Honyocker today, some new products since the last review that I've done for them, and we're going to put them up on the FRS score. So let's go ahead and get started with that right now. All right, I've been getting hit up in the DMs. Everybody's like, why Honyocker rated so low? And what that tells me is a couple things. One, people are really interested in Honyocker and where they rank at on the score. Two, that people are kind of checking out the website and seeing the scoring system and maybe caring about what I think of companies and how I rank them out. Well, it's been a long time since I've reviewed Honyocker. In fact, I think it's been over a year since I reviewed them. Since I've reviewed them the first time, they now have a wash, a co-wash, a bunch of different new scents. So I think it's time to go back and give them an updated score, see where they rank out here after we crunch all the numbers, and give them something new and something new on the website, and you guys something new to kind of take with Honyocker and see what you guys think. All right. So Honyocker, the owner Adam, amazing guy to talk to. I remember the first time I talked to him, I was on the beach boating and he was busy at work. We chatted, we kind of hit it off. Super funny guy. He has a great personality. You can see him doing some YouTube lives on other people's channels every once in a while. Getting interviewed. I know he's been on with Beard Therapy. I know he's been on John the Flying Beardsman's show. So there's been quite a few shows that he's been on and multiple times. It's just been really cool to see his personality kind of coming out as the company grows. Now, Honyocker's been one that I've been interested in for a long time because they have a really cool logo. He lets his personality shine in his products, and that's extremely important to me, is that you can let your artistic abilities come out in your products. So when I look at, like a balm here, like let's just take a look at this balm. And when you look at this, you can see an amazing logo. And now his last name is Han, and his grandpa always ran around calling him, "You little Honyocker, get your butt over here, you little Honyocker." And so that's how it's gone. Now, my daughter Aubrey, she'll run around saying Honyocker. I've seen the name, heard the name butchered a million different times by a bunch of different people, but rest assured it is Honyocker. And we're going to get into what I think about the products here. So his latest release is called The Witch's Breath. So here you can see The Witch's Breath. And when we talk about, as far as the ingredients of these things, because I know we like to know those: jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, argan oil, and castor oil, vitamin E, fragrance, and essential oil blends. Now, the Witch's Breath, when I first smell it out of the bottle, we give it a little shakeroo here, all right? So you gotta shakeroo. You gotta get all those oils and those fragrances mingling around in the bottle so you can smell it. So you shake it up. And then you smell it. And I smell something sweet. And I smell something whiskey-ish. Sweet whiskey, but there's something else in there. So then I look at the scent profile. And what do I get in the scent profile? Whiskey, cranberry woods, and oud. Pumpkin oud. Pumpkin oud. Is pumpkin oud like a thing? Is that like the oud from a pumpkin? Or is it like pumpkin scented oud? I'm a little confused on that one. But when I first smell this, the whiskey kind of pops, then the sweetness. Same thing when I put it in beard. It does open up quite a bit in beard, but I still get that sweetness right away when I warm it up and I put it in my hand. That sweet whiskey is kind of the top thing for me that I get out of it. And then you have one called Body Language. Body Language. Is that like strutting around in a red dress? What kind of body language do we have here? What kind of body language? Let's smell this. We gave it the shake. We're gonna smell it. Oh my gosh, body language is so good. It's brandy, musk, oud, tobacco, and amaretto. And I get a little bit of that musk, tobacco, amaretto. Again, you warm it up in your hand. It opens up, you put it in the beard, and it really comes out and turns into its own. Really, really, really love that scent. You also have, let's see, you have one called Humidor. Humidor is probably my favorite scent that there is in the beard game, much less from Honyocker. And I don't mean necessarily Honyocker's Humidor. It's a great Humidor scent. It's got a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of spice in here, but this is your, you know, what you would imagine when you're walking in, when you're walking into a humidor. This is kind of what you're gonna imagine. This scent right here. I'm going into a humidor. I'm gonna pick out some cigars. This is what I'm picturing that it would smell like. Those of you that walk into humidors, like, you haven't tried this scent, I'd be interested to know what you think of that scent, because I think, in my opinion, that it smells just like walking in to an actual humidor, an actual humidor. I also have one called 57. So here's 57. Look at these nice green bottles. You got the waterproof label on there. I really love the way they are. You have the scent profile name on here, 57. You have ingredients. The only thing I don't have on here is I don't have actually what the scent profile is, so I do have to look it up online, which bugs me because I don't remember what these are, and I've reviewed them before, and I don't remember the scent profile. But this is mahogany, teakwood, Hawaiian sandalwood, and I just wish they were on the bottle so I could see, but I think he kind of likes to leave you guessing just a little bit. I get the mahogany out of it. It's kind of a freshy, cleany scent. I'm not a big sandalwood fan, so if Hawaiian sandalwood is different than regular sandalwood, different than any other state's sandalwood, maybe I like Hawaiian sandalwood, because to me that one is pretty darn well. The next one up that we're going to talk about is Memoirs. All right, so you have one here called Memoirs. And what Memoirs, this one's actually new since the last review. So you got leather-bound books, cherry tobacco, black currant, touches of rich, elegant oak. Shake it up. Don't forget to shake it. Shake it like a bull. What do I get out of that? What do I get? I can kind of get that older building, like I'm walking into like an old courthouse or something like that. I can kind of get that out of that. I like that. And then we have Striptease. Haha, Striptease. When this one first came out, I was like, oh, a Striptease. Come on, let's go with this. I like this sound of this one. I like the sound of it. And basically what you get here: grape, orange, pomegranate, blackberries, peach, and spiced cranberry. And maybe some classic cologne. Now, if I remember right, this one reminded me kind of like a gum. Yeah, it reminds me of that pink Bubblicious that came in the roll that you unrolled as a kid. But once you get it in beard a little bit, the cologne, I don't know that it really comes out. It takes a while once the scent profile wears off before you kind of get that cologne-y vibe to it. But overall, I mean, I think the oils, they feel really good in beard. They leave my beard feeling nice. I can style well with it. It doesn't leave that greasy feeling or anything like that. So my beard soaks up the product. So I really do like the feel of Honyocker. I think he does really good. I like the look of it. I do think it goes with his brand all the way across. Really, really nice. I like the logo. Again, the only thing I would really change about the oil is having the scent profile right on it. Then we kind of jump into the balms a little bit here, and I showed you this at the start. So here's the balm. You got a 2-ounce twist top aluminum lid. You got ingredients on the back. On the front, you have beard balm. You have the logo. You have that it was established in 2019. And what do you got? White beeswax. I love myself some white beeswax. Shea butter, cocoa butter, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, argan oil, castor oil, vitamin E, and essential and fragrance oil blends. You got the twist top. You got to have the twist top. I don't like the pull tops. And to me, this is what I like about white beeswax is it's not super strong scented in the original carriers, the original wax scent. So when I smell this, to me, it smells just like the oil, a little less strong. Not quite as strong as the oil, but it smells just like the oil to me. So I really like that. Gives me a good medium to 3/4 hold, so between a medium and a full hard hold. I don't necessarily get a rattle in the tin, so it's not a super hard holding balm, but it's right on that line of what I would consider a balm. It's not too soft. It gives me the nice hold. And again, I'd say it's in that 3/4 of an area mark between medium and heavy. I think we just call that a medium heavy. Let's just call it a medium heavy for Honyocker's balm. And then we jump in to the butter here. Look at this. You got a black tin, a black 2-ounce. You got shea butter, cocoa butter, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, argan oil, castor oil, white beeswax, vitamin E. So you can see that the white beeswax is at the end. So you're not going to have a ton of hold. But you do have some in there to help hold it together. Again, this smells to me like I'm not smelling any of the blend or anything like that. Tiny bit gritty in the one that I have, but no big deal because when I go like this, it melts down into my hand. I don't have an issue with it. Goes in my beard. Feels really good. It works really good for me at night. I'm not necessarily a day person with this butter. I prefer it at night because it does moisturize and kind of lock in my beard, and I can wake up in the morning and it actually feels really, really good. I don't feel like I need to get up right away and put product in, so this lasts me through the night, which is kind of how I judge my butter, is if I can put it in before bed and it still lasts in the morning, or if my beard's starting to lose the product and I feel like I need to reapply in the morning. With Honyocker's butter, it's a really good butter. I don't need to reapply right away in the morning. I can go about my morning, maybe read my newspaper, maybe sip on some coffee. I can do all of that and get away without having to style my beard right away in the morning. Gets me to my shower. He also now has a beard wash. Now you can see the label is a little bit different. It's white, but it's called Bare Naked. Oh, no, wait. It's called Bareback. Bareback. You know, I mean, just again, his personality. Now, the label, this is a 4-ounce bottle, so he didn't have room to put the ingredients on the label. So he says right away, go ahead and check him out on the the website there, and it's the natural ingredients. So I took the liberty to check him out, and to me, it seems like a pretty standard wash ingredient list. I didn't really see anything that necessarily jumped out at me. All right, so when I use this, it gives me a nice stripping feeling in the shower. Not overly stripping. It's not pine tar stripping, but it's fairly stripping for me. I would recommend following that up with some kind of conditioning agent. That's how I would feel about it when I use it in my beard. Speaking of that, we have what Honyocker calls a co-wash. Now this is in an 8-ounce bottle. You're back to the gray labels. He's got the whole bottle filled up with the labeling here, which I like. You got some empty spot on the back, but I mean, as far as up and down, you got the whole thing. You got the ingredients right on here. Again, this is bareback. Now between the wash and the co-wash, both called bareback, I don't smell like, I mean, bareback is like, it's not scented, anything like that, you know, it's bare, no scent profile in there. And you get a little bit of the cleaning agents, obviously, but he's not scenting it with anything. So it is bareback. It's bare. Bare. But it doesn't mean it works any less, all right? So that's what I have from Honyocker. So that means it's time to get him on the Faithful Ranker score. Now, where I have them at currently is how I felt like they were at the time. And I think they've come a long way since then. So when I tally up the numbers, I crunch them all and I go by feel and the company and the owner and the products and the variety and the looks. Again, there's a couple things that I mentioned in this video that I would consider changing for my personal preference. But with that being said, I bring Honyocker today in at a flat out 9.0, a big jump up from the last time I reviewed them. Few simple things that they could do to jump up. But 9.0 is really, really good. I mean, you could look at that as 9 out of 10. You could look at that as a 90 out of 100. You could look at that as a 900 out of 1,000. You could look at it as a 9 out of 10, 9.0 out of 10.0. I mean, however you want to look at it, it's a 9 out of 10. It is a 9.0 on the Faithful Ranker score, and I'm going to throw it up on the website with the review here and a discount code for you guys. So if you want that discount code, you can go to faithfullybearded.com, click on the FRS scores and discounts, go to the 9.0 section. You're going to see Honyocker there. You can click Honyocker. It's going to take you to the website. You can see the Faithful Ranker score number right there. You can see the discount code right there, and then you can have a link to the review right here. So that's what I have for you today on the review for Honyocker. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Honyocker. And until I talk to you guys again soon, don't forget that you are #FaithfullyBearded. I am Tyson, and I am #FaithfullyBearded. It's humans helping humans. Be you, be bearded, and God bless. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, that thumbs up, and that bell. Turn on all your notifications so you know when we come out with new content. You can also find us at faithfullybearded.com, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on your favorite podcast network. Just search Faithfully Bearded on your favorite podcast app. God bless.